Good afternoon, everyone. I'm coming to you this afternoon to introduce a strategy for counting money that we'll use here in class. It's called Hairy Money. Sounds kind of silly, doesn't it? Hairy Money is a good strategy for students for counting money because then students don't have to switch between counting by fives, counting by tens, counting by 25s. When we use Hairy Money, students only count by fives and then ones. So, for Hairy Money, each coin gets a certain amount of hairs depending on its value. Penny gets 0 hairs because he's bald. The nickel gets 1 hair. Each hair is worth 5. So a nickel has 1 hair, a dime has 2 hairs, and a quarter has 5 hairs. 5 hairs would equal 25 cents. The steps for using Hairy Money are to, number 1, draw the hairs. Number 2, count them by fives. So let's see it in action. We're going to start with this top amount here. 25 gets, or a quarter gets 5 hairs. Dime gets 2. Pennies get none because they are bald. So then we count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37. This is 37 cents. Okay, let's try another example. Draw on the hairs. Dimes get 2, nickels get 1, pennies get none. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, plus 1 more is 31. 31 cents. This strategy works well for amounts that are over $1 as well. Let's try one of those. Large one. I don't know if you can see all of those. Let's see. There we go. We're going to draw our hairs on our money, but of course, after your student gets better at counting money, you can say, hey, I think you already know. What is 2 quarters worth? And they might say, I know that's 50 cents. So instead of drawing our hairs on, I'm just going to write 50 above there. Then I'm going to write my hairs on the rest of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a quarter, 2 for a dime, 1 for a nickel, there's another dime, and none for pennies. Pennies are bald. So we are going to start with 50 and count up. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $1. This is $1, so I'm going to go ahead and write it down so I don't forget. But we also have some cents. When there are cents, I told students to use this little dot. We call it a decimal point, and we say that the cents go on this side. So let's count and see how many cents we have. 5, 10, 15, 1 more is 16. So this is $1.16. I hope this strategy will help your students this week as they're counting money. Let me know if you have any questions.